say nothing's wrong at all, baby. I say that we falling off lately. Maybe we just ain't been on the same page. In my mind, I'm done fighting. In your heart, you keep trying. The truth is not hiding. That's just the way we are. But can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just all be bad. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Times I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile. And it's hard for me to try to doubt this feeling. Yeah, we could just walk away. Yeah, we could just stay away. The things I love about you, I can't change. No, 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 no. In my mind, I'm done fighting. In your heart, you keep trying. And the truth, we done hiding. 'Cause that's just the way we are. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just all be bad. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just all be bad. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. There are people who pay for people who pay. I heard somebody do. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. See, I did something wrong. Let me explain. If I tell you I changed, would you stay the same? Stay the same. Stay the same. Try to be careful in a land full of guns. Try to be careful. These are bad times. Try to be careful, yeah, in a land full of mine. Try to be careful. These are bad times. All the bad times. All the bad times. All the bad times. All the bad times. These are all the bad times. my mind. We fell in love, thought it was real, but I guess I was wrong. Left me alone, you ruined me. And my favorite city, Paris, don't feel the same. Why you take me up this high just to put a hole in my parachute so I will follow you? Why you let us get this low when you know I give up my life for you, right, and I'm dying for you. Say, do you remember back when shit was good? 2 kids in the night, we were so alive. Over time, I realized, yeah, I realized it was all a lie. Yeah, yeah. You were wrong, left me alone. You ruined me, and I thought I'd find a home, but LA don't feel the same. Why you take me up this high just to put a hole in my parachute so I will follow you? Why you let us get this low when you know I give up my life for you, right, and I'm dying for you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into another season of Rhode Island College Women's Basketball. I'm Jake Elmsley, joined here by Jenfrin Rodriguez. And once again, the season opener here, the home opener here in the Murray Center for the Anchorwomen, as they'll be facing off against the ELMS College Blazers. The Anchorwomen, of course, coming off a very successful season. Last year, they made it all the way to the semifinals of the Little Eastern Conference before falling to the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth, but we will be here for the first game of the year. Once again, Jenfrin Rodriguez here alongside me on Anchor TV, simulcast on 90.7 WXIN, and we will be right back with you after we go to the PA system for starting lineups and the national anthem.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups for today's game. First, the visiting Blazers of ELMS College. A senior guard from Germantown, Maryland, number 1, Deja Black. A senior guard from Brookfield, Connecticut, number 11, Shannon
And here we are once again for the start of the season for the Anchorwomen as they'll be facing off against the ELMS College Blazers. Home opener here in the Murray Center. Anchorwomen once again coming off of their semi-final, top 4 finish in the Little East. And Jenfrey, you could be looking for anything particular from the Anchorwomen here to start the home season.
Just seeing to see great aggressive coming out early and seeing if we could get out to a hot start and start the season undefeated.
And, well, the Anchorwomen actually have started the season undefeated. They did. Wednesday, they absolutely toasted an out-of-conference game against Salem State, beating them 78-47. This game, actually, though, will be starting out with a admin technical foul for ELMS College, as apparently the RIC team did not list their starters properly, as she'll miss the first of those 2 free throws, and then taking the second free throw for the ELMS College Blazers will be the senior guard Shannon Cullen, and now with that out of the way, she misses both free throws. So I guess the Anchorwomen don't learn from their administrative mistakes, and we will be now opening the game up. Alicia McBurrow take the tip ball for the Anchorwomen. She's facing off with number 34, and ELMS College is able to get the tip. Ball with Waters was with the top team. She passed it over to Black. Black with it. Black over to Clark. Clark back to Black to Cullen. Cullen being guarded by Brooke Young at top of the key. Pass it back into Clark. Clark inside, 234. Back on the outside to Black. Black driving, and she's called for the travel. And we have our first foul in Travel City, USA this season. Ball now to be inbounded by the Anchorwomen. No ball being brought. See the Anchorwomen inbounding from the sideline. Interesting enough. Ball now with Govan. Govan, the senior guard, out of Fall River. She's been a good, consistent player for the Anchorwomen in her time here. Pass it over to Larry. Larry in the corner to Young. Young outside. Young back to Govan out. Top of the key. Govan inside to Larry. Larry up and in. And that's 2 points for the senior forward out of Brooklyn, New York. I believe she is the transfer student, her in her first year with the Anchorwomen.
Calls for an offensive foul.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I was too busy looking up facts about people to even notice. Ball inbounded to Waters. Waters with it. Waters passes it out to Cullen. Cullen bringing it up. And Larry and Govan try and set the trap. And now she's called for taking too many steps.
Very interesting to start the game off early with a full court press on them.
Absolutely in a double team, nevertheless. But that was kind of a creative defensive scheme right there, as Sophia Guerrero takes the ball now. Sophia Guerrero, the junior, with a she pass out to Brooke Young. Young with the top of the key. Young has been the most consistent three-point shooter for the Anchorwomen the last few years, but she gets off to Govan, who shoots a 3 of her own, but that one's off. But a rebound there by Guerrero. Guerrero to Larry, Larry to Young. Back on the outside, 15 on the shot clock. Young drives, takes the 2, and the pull-up jumper is good for Brooke Young. And the Anchorwomen are now up by 2. And Guerrero gets it. Guerrero up and in, but it's off. But she gets her own rebound and in. Sophia Guerrero is picking up right where she left off last season. And that's why I love that player right there. She does it all.
Quick timeout early. They got to start thinking about how to combat this full court press. They're being too lackadaisical with the ball, and it's showing out. They've already turned it over twice.
Exactly, but right there, that is prime Sophia Guerrero. Only 5'4", but she does it all. She gets her own rebounds, strong defense. And just overall, just a nice player for the Anchorwomen. She's starting here today. She started 22 games for them last season. Was one of their most consistent players in that playoff loss against UMass Dartmouth. At UMass. But right there, showing up, and the Anchorwomen now find themselves up by 4 early in this one, and ELMS is yet to find themselves on the board. ELMS College currently 0-2 right now. They lost to the same Salem State team that Rick beat on Wednesday, and they've also lost to LaSalle, which is not a school I've ever heard of in my life. Both those games at home, so they're on the road for the first time here. And right now they are, so far the Anchorwomen looking good early in this one. Ball now to be inbounded by Clark. Just waiting for the refs here. Below the whistle, we'll have it to go on. And there it is. Clark with it outside, inbounds it to Waters. Waters back to Clark. Clark to Cullen. Still not able to contend with the Rick full court press. Cullen barely escapes double team. Gets it over to Clark. Clark gets it up to Black. Black inside to their center, but she loses the ball.
Another turnover.
It looked like they had finally beaten the Rick double. The full court press. Looked like they had gotten by the Anchorwomen there, but Flores just fumbles it and it goes inside to Alicia McBurrow, who's fouled on her way up. Alicia McBurrow, the reigning Rookie of the Year in the Little East Conference. She had 16 in their first game. That led the team in their game against Elms. And now she's getting to the line.
Good job of sealing off her defender and getting positioning on that. Led to the pass being thrown over. Easy foul.
And she misses the first free throw. Oh, but absolutely, I mean, once again, the Anchorwomen just said defense is too aggressive. Looked like Flores maybe was just rushed there and just didn't give herself time to corral the ball. But she's the biggest player on the court for both teams, so she just, they're getting those kind of mistakes from their center. That's really their big mismatch there, I think. Flores standing at 6'2". But so far, nothing's paying dividends for Elms yet. As Black gets it, goes to the pull-up jumper, misses that one. Rebound by Larry. Larry to Guerrero. Guerrero now taking it up. Guerrero's ball top of the tee. She just drives, goes all the way, up and in, and Guerrero misses that one. But McBurrow with the rebound, and she's fouled. So Guerrero unable to go coast to coast there. But the foul for the Anchorwomen, they will maintain the ball. Elms with 2 fouls so far in this one. Brooke Young to inbound. Young inbounding to Guerrero. Guerrero on the outside, driving now. Up, and she's able to make that one.
And one.
And draw the foul.
Coming out aggressive early this game. She's been in non-stop relentless attack mode no matter who's been in front of her.
Absolutely. Guerrero actually came off the bench in the first game of the year, but now she's in the starting lineup for today, and she is coming out fast and early. And once again, just doing it all, really, on both ends of the court, on the offensive glass. Taking her free throw now. She's unable to make that one, but she still has 2 points up to this point. Thought she had 4 for some reason. Now off the bench for the Blazers is Hurria. Hurria over to Black. Black over to Clark. Clark to Hurria in the corner. Hurria driving, and she travels. And once again, the plague of Travel City, USA continues to strike Elms College. And the Anchorwomen get the ball back again. And how many turnovers is that? Was that the 4th turnover? Guerrero with the ball now. At the top of the key, pass it to Larry. Larry back outside to Gavin. Gavin inside to McBurrow. McBurrow goes up and in. Almost no interference. She had 2 girls around her.
Steal by Guerrero.
And Guerrero gets it back and lays it back in. And the Anchorwomen now find themselves up 10-0 with just under 3 having passed in this one. Ball now with Hurria. Hurria being guarded tough. Double team now by Young and Guerrero. And foul called once again against, is that a backcourt?
She stepped down the line.
So out of bounds, so the Anchorwomen get the ball again. As checking in now is Marie Gallagher, the sophomore out of Worcester. And also coming in for the Anchorwoman will be Isabel Booth, the freshman forward out of Rogers High School. The Anchorwomen making some substitutions, but my God, so far Elms, no answer for the Anchorwomen defense.
None at all. It's interesting to see how this carries out over a long period of time, see if Anchorwomen can keep up with that kind of pressure full court. It really tires you out.
No, it absolutely does, but they are making substitutions here.
Yep.
Like I said, Guerrero sitting down, McBurrow sitting down. They've probably been the 2 players probably expending the most energy so far, but the Anchorwomen, they have a fairly deep team. They're currently missing their leading scorer from last year, Ornella Livermento. She did not graduate. I don't believe she transferred out of this, so not sure where she is, if she just left the team, if some kind of probation, discipline, something or another, but she is not on the team now. But so far, they're looking all right without her, as now the Anchorwomen call themselves to the middle. I don't believe a timeout's been called. But either way, Livermento not with the team. She was their leading scorer last year. No? The ball now with Elms? What?
It's an inadvertent whistle. Inadvertent whistle.
An inadvertent whistle was blown, I suppose. Clark now with it. Waters with it, excuse me. Waters over to Kelly. Kelly inside. No, Kelly. Yes, Kelly inside to Flores. Flores falls as she's able to pass it over to Granger. Granger back to Flores. Flores pass it back to Waters. Waters driving 2 to go on the shot clock. That one goes up, and Larry ends up with it. Again, another failed possession by the Blazers. Marie Gallagher now getting her first touch of the game. She's directing traffic. Larry sets up the pick. Gallagher goes around her. Ball over to Barry. Govin with it. Govin pulls up, and Govin gets it in for her first points of the season. Jordan Govin, one of 3 seniors on this team. Maybe one of 2 seniors on this team. As that ball gets knocked out, Elms almost losing it. And whistle's called.
Again, yet another turnover.
No kidding, what is that there? 6th, 7th turnover? For the Blazers, my God. They cannot hold on to the ball right now. And Gallagher with it. And so far, Rick up by 12. Elms yet to score once in this game with 4 minutes passed. Gallagher goes up with it with the 3 ball. Air balls that one. It looked like a clean look, but she's just unable to connect on that one.
It's a heat check.
Yeah. Well, the Anchorwomen still maybe just trying to get the 3 ball going early in this one. White inside. And a foul called again.
Another turnover, illegal screen.
And that's going to be Rick's ball. Oh my God, they can barely get past the half court. How many of these turnovers have happened before Elms has even managed to get into Rick territory?
At least 3 or 4, and even when they get past the half court line, it's still the number more mishaps.
How many of these possessions are even getting past the logo?
Not enough.
And so far, Elms once again down 12-0. And the Anchorwomen just off to a hot start to start the game here. Ball to be inbounded now to Gallagher. Gallagher with it. Abby Phelan also into the Anchorwomen. Guerrero back in. 3 ball taken by Phelan. Misses that one. Bounces off the rim. Rebound by Flores. Flores over to. Flores back with it. Top of the key. Flores takes the key from the free throw range. No good. Guerrero with the rebound. Guerrero taking out. Guerrero pass it into Larry. She almost loses it, but she's able to corral under the basket. Tries to put it up. Unable to get it. Yeah, bounces off the bottom of the rim. Ball now with White. White being guarded by Gallagher. Gallagher pressing her. And the pass off, gets the ball inside to Hurria. Hurria inside to Flores. Flores out in the corner to Granger. Granger still in the corner. Tries to pass the ball.
Turns it
ball
over again.
Lost by Kelly. But then the ball is lost right back by Booth, the freshman. Flores goes up. And Flores able to get the first points of the game for the Blazers. Blazers scoring for the first time with 4:44 left to go in the first quarter. Rick still up by 10, 12-2 game right now. Ball with Guerrero. Guerrero outside to Gallagher. Gallagher takes the long 2. Misses that one. Rebound by Larry, though. Larry goes up and in for her first points of the game.
Elms College is struggling here to securing the defensive rebound. The possession doesn't end until you get a rebound.
Ball now lost.
Another turnover.
Still not even at half court. Gallagher with it. Gallagher to Larry. Larry takes the free throw.
Rebounded by Guerrero.
And she lays it
Gets
back
her
up and in. And Sophia Guerrero's got 6 now in like 20 rebounds.
Double-double watch early on.
Absolutely, Guerrero once again just making her presence known early there. As that one's laid up and in by Granger. Rick still leading by 12 with 4 to go, with 3:48 to go in the first quarter. Gallagher with it. Gallagher over to Guerrero. Guerrero back to Gallagher. Gallagher not really inside. Booth inside though to Larry. Larry lays it up, and that one a little too much oomph on it. A little too much oomph on the floater there. Larry able to steal the ball though.
Again.
Oh my Lord. Somebody upgraded. This entire team got a gold pickpocket badge over the summer or something. My Lord, as that one's passed outside to Gallagher. Gallagher to Phelan. Phelan inside to Larry, and Larry lays it up. Larry for 4. Will Elms get it outside? And they do not! Elms can't even get it to the half court. Guerrero outside with it. Larry almost loses it, but Larry passes it back out to Phelan. Phelan to Gallagher. Larry tries to set the screen. Gallagher passes it. She sends Guerrero to the basket. Guerrero going around. Gallagher with it. Gallagher to Booth. Booth puts up the three ball. Makes the three! And the freshman's got her first points. In the Murray Center, Isabel Booth with the three ball. The freshman forward. Flores with it. Flores outside. Long two taken there by White. White's able to make that one. But the Anchorwomen now lead 21-6. Guerrero with it. Guerrero able to get around a player. Tries to lay it up.
Thought there was contact on there, so she didn't.
Yeah, she might have been playing for the contact there. Ball out, taken up by Kelly. She misses that one. Phelan with the rebound. Phelan bringing that down. Phelan bringing the ball up. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Phelan just goes up and around the defense and lays it in.
No defensive effort from ELMS College early on.
She caught them sleeping there, no problem.
Kick
And
ball.
Kickball has a massive substitution coming here for both teams. But you see here right now, Rick able to dominate the competition without Young, without Govin in. The depth of this team is looking good so far at this point. McBurrow not in. Really, three of their best players not on the court there. And still, you see the run they were able to go on there.
It's easy.
Getting early contributions from their bench.
Everyone knows where to be on defense, and they're just rotating and sliding effectively. And it's showing up to this point so far.
So far, Coach Cosgrove in her third year, her team looking like a well-oiled machine. As another travel! Oh my Lord, where is Jordan Moment when you need him? He would be having my former partner, who dubbed this arena Travel City, USA. He'd be having a field day right now with this. But Govin with the ball now. Govin passes it in the corner to Young. Young takes the three. Young makes the three.
Another three. Nobody rotated to the weak side.
And Brooke Young now with 7. Or 4. No, with 7. That one laid up. McBurrow. Oh my God. McBurrow just took that one. McBurrow showed who's boss. Young driving. Young driving, and she's fouled. So Young goes with the 3, then she takes the ball, goes right down the middle, foul, draws the contact. Now she'll be getting to the line. And the Anchorwomen lead by 20.
Got an inside out, they keep attacking, and when they actually, the very few times they've been able to help on defense, it's always a shooter wide open.
Absolutely, and the Anchorwomen, kind of with a new look coaching staff this season. Obviously, we talked about Coach Cosgrove was able to bring the team to the semifinals last year, but 2 new assistant coaches. Dino Porsick, who got his experience at Putnam, and Sarah Middleton, who just concluded her playing career for Bridgeport. So 2 new players on the coaching, so 2 new faces on the coaching staff. So far, the team looking like a well-oiled machine early here. You're right, just everybody knows exactly where to be.
Another turnover.
And it's, you know what, it doesn't even matter where you are if they're just going to travel like that anyway. Ball inbound to Govin. In the game now also Kylie Lisson.
These turnovers making it very easy on them because it's just less effort when you got to waste more of your energy. Offensive foul. Got away. She thought she got away with a push there.
So that ball will be going back with ELMS. Rick still leading by 22 though, with 31 seconds left to go in the quarter. Ball with Gonzalez. Gonzalez being guarded by Phelan. No, excuse me, not Gonzalez. Ball with Linz. Linz out to Thomas. Thomas driving. Thomas trying to get it over on McBurrow. Launches that one up. Good effort. McBurrow was able to get the rebound. Ball passed out to Young. Young with it. Young inside to Phelan. Phelan on the drive, and Phelan misses that one. Almost able to get the ball back. Ball rebounded by the ELMS College. As Brooke Young is able to force the ball out along the boundary, but it'll remain ELMS ball. Ball being inbounded by Lynn. And Phelan tries to get that one. The Anchorwomen not afraid to get in there right now. And that'll bring an end to the first quarter of play. The Anchorwomen once again up 28-6. And Jenfrin, what are you seeing here from the Anchorwomen?
Trying to come out to a hot start in front of these home fans. They've been aggressive on defense, and it shows a lot of turnovers, easy fast break points. And it got to a hot start early, and they just haven't looked back since then.
No, absolutely. I mean, this Anchorwomen team so far, once again, just really just doing everything right and playing as a team, too. You're seeing the emotions, and you're seeing that, and you're seeing the disparity in that, too, with ELMS on offense. And just they're not even there. It's just like, I almost said there's a lot of ball stopping going on, but none of their players rotating, no offensive sets going. They don't seem like they have any sort of cohesion going right now, and the Anchorwomen are feasting on that right now. Obviously, once again, the Anchorwomen coming off of a blowout win. Once again, 78-47 in their first game.
Too lackadaisical, and they just haven't figured it out yet against a team who's already poised for a deep run. I mean, they got the experience, they got a lot of depth, and it shows.
And it's true, it seems like everybody the Anchorwomen are putting on the floor right now is contributing in some way or another. I don't know exactly how many players have with a basket. Live stats are down right now, but it just seems like, obviously not many mistakes happening when you're up 22 and your opponent scored 6, but they are getting contributions all up and down the roster right now through the first quarter. A couple freshmen, obviously Booth getting in. Larry, a senior, but her first year with the Anchorwomen. She's looked good up to this point. Once again, they haven't really even needed much from Gavin, from Alicia McBurrow.
It's a well-rounded display.
Absolutely, so far. As another freshman comes in, Antonia Corsicienti. And yeah, we're getting the stats now, and ELMS with 14 turnovers in that first half. Oh my Lord. Ball would listen as McBurrow goes up, and she's fouled again. If you look at that, ELMS only taking 9 shots in the first half. Anchorwomen 12 for 22. That's a big number, 14 turnovers, Jenfrin.
They haven't had a chance to. They can't seem to get the ball past. They can't get into their sets. They can't run anything, and it's been causing them so far.
On pace for 56. That's... No, 46. Who cares about math? No, 56. Who cares about math? Point is, that is a lot of turnovers in one half, and once again, the Anchorwomen just absolutely feasting on this as McBurrow makes both of her free throws.
And look at that. They get shy away from the full court defense, and she still travels.
They can't get by the logo. They can't get by that big Anchorman on the ground right now. As ball now with the freshman Corsinetti. Young with it, Young out to Listen in the corner to Gavin. Gavin brings back out to Young. Young in the left corner to Corsetti. Corsetti finds a wide open Listen with the long two. Listen makes the long two with a body flying into her. Almost surprised that wasn't a foul, but a nice pass there by Corsetti to Listen. 2 freshmen connecting early there. Black with it. Black outside to Carrera. Carrera to White. White to Black. Black inside. Black in the corner. Long 2 taken by Thomas, the freshman forward out of New Haven, Connecticut. Corsetti with it. Corsetti to Gavin. Gavin to Corsetti. Corsetti with the corner 3. Airballs that one. Young able to get the rebound, though. Young back on the outside. Gavin, top of the key. And
3 seconds.
Yeah, that will be a 3-second violation on the Anchorwomen. Anchorwomen now up 32-8. Their lead continues to grow. Up by 24 now. Ball with White. White to Cullen, who's checked back into the game. Thomas with it. Thomas in the corner to White. White outside, back outside to Black. Black to Thomas. Thomas back to Cullen. Cullen driving. Cullen turns around. Cullen with it. Cullen what was
again.
that? Was she trying to do a turnaround bounce pass? That was
foul on the floor.
Oh my God! Can you the audacity to try that at this point in the game?
On a team like this, who's been on top of everything they've done so far.
Exactly, and your team can't do anything on off, and you go for the turnaround bounce pass? Was a player in motion? What was that? Cullen, the senior, should know better than that.
Offensive foul.
The Time to coach. I might take her out of the game for that. Just they need to be trying. They need to be trying to focus on the fundamentals here, not that.
They got to focus on trying to maintain it for full possession. They've been too carefree with the ball so far.
And still with only 8 points with 12 minutes elapsed in this game. They've been scoring less than a point per minute. As White takes that one, misses that one, and rebound by Larry. Gavin with it, Gavin driving, Gavin trying to get away around, backs off, passes it to Doyle as Young takes the 3-ball, airballs that one. That will be the ELMS College ball. Ball inbounded to Waters. Waters being guarded by Corsinetti. She gets it to Cullen. Cullen being guarded by Young. Guarded Corsinetti playing tight defense. Has passed back to Cullen. Cullen gets guarded by Young. Young not getting off her, and the Anchorwomen able to get that ball back. Young driving with it now. Young just pulls up for the 2 from the free throw line. Shots unsuccessful, but
Offensive rebound. How many is that?
I don't know, but Booth was able to get it back for the Anchorwomen. Young with it now, 15 to go on the shot clock. Young driving, Young passes back to Gavin. Gavin from the free throw line, passes it inside to a wide open Larry, and she's able to bang that one in.
They just want it more than ELMS College right now. It's those hustle stats, rebounds, defense.
Nobody around Fatia Larry right under the basket. Able to lay that one in. She's got 6 now.
Block and foul.
So that will remain ELMS ball. And the Anchorwomen up 34-8 with 7 to go in the first half. Gallagher and Guerrero checking back in. Corsinetti and Young coming out. I try to update you on the. I try to get the updates on the lineup changes when I can. Ball now inbounded, and they can't inbound it. That's got to be 20 turnovers now.
At least.
They can't inbound the ball.
They're on pace for more turnovers than shots attempted.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh, they far succeeded. They far exceeded that.
More of the same here in the second quarter.
Guerrero with it. Guerrero to Booth. Booth looks for the 3, doesn't take it. Gavin in the corner takes the 3, misses that one. Larry tries to get the rebound, but that ball goes out of bounds on RIC. That'll be an ELMS ball, but no, you're right. Good observation there. Nice utility stat. ELMS certainly has to have. We haven't gotten the second half stats yet, but in the first quarter they had more turnovers than shots, and I don't see nothing to make me think that's any different. Make me think that's changed here in the second quarter. 6:40 to go in the half. Black with it. Black turns around, and Black with the travel. She just kept spinning.
Even before the travel was called the offensive foul, she pushed off her.
Oh, you're right.
Would have been either way. It was a turnover.
So Rick's ball yet again. Booth to inbound to Gallagher. Insane. 6:30 to go in the half. Gallagher with it. Gallagher passes outside to Booth. Booth to the left to Gavin. Gavin passes to Guerrero on the outside. Guerrero, a nice pass up to Booth. Booth back to Guerrero. Guerrero driving 13 on shot clock. Guerrero bounce pass to Gavin. Gavin in the corner to Gallagher. Gallagher takes 3. Gallagher misses the 3.
Another offensive rebound.
Booth with the rebound. Booth out to Gallagher. Gallagher outside to Gavin. Gavin driving clear lane. Pulls up for the 2. Misses that one.
Another offensive rebound. How many times have we said that today?
And Larry with the foul. Once again, the Anchorwomen just playing with so much more cohesion. As Gallagher not checking out, just getting some coaching, but Larry will be taking it now, and that's 4 fouls in the quarter. For ELMS, they're getting close to bonus territory already with 6 to go in the half. And Larry to take these. Larry making the first free throw. Larry gearing up for a second. Absolutely just ELMS with no answer to the Anchorwomen on either side of the board. He's able to make her second free throw. That one spins around quite a bit.
Doesn't help. They don't get any breaks. As soon as you think they've been struggling to get anything going on offense, and then you got to go right back and play defense, and that hasn't been working for them either.
That ball's passed out
Dangerous for us.
to Linz. Clark back in the game. Clark gets over to Black, who almost loses the ball. It just looks like they're struggling to even catch the ball on some of their normal passes. Guys trying to get the ball.
Nervous.
Exactly. It looks like just their hands are slippery or something. They're shell shocked right now. It's looking like every girl just makes a full stop before she catches the ball. And obviously they can't get anything going at all. As Daisha Black, the senior out of Germantown, what's MD? Maryland? Maryland. Fifth line, she makes the first free throw. ELMS threatening to get into double digits now with 5:41 to go in the half. Black up with that one and off. RIC still up by 26.
Lane violation.
What violation?
Lane violation.
Ah.
She has to retake free throw.
So Black will get another shot here to put her team in double digits. And she makes that one. RIC's lead cut down to 26. Gallagher with it. Guerrero, top of the key. Guerrero looking for where to go.
Didn't like
Pass
what
it
she
around
saw.
to Phelan. Phelan takes three, makes the three.
Better pass.
Abby Phelan.
It seems like everyone's open at this point. They're not finding out rotations. They don't know who their matchups is.
And Guerrero
Guerrero
gets
just
another
rips it
steal.
from her.
And she's coming in. Go down, puts it up. Unsuccessful. ELMS ball.
Thought there was contact on there.
Larry chasing down Black. Nice defensive effort there by
And
Larry.
Misses the layup.
And Larry able to stop the break there, but then ELMS still able to generate a wide open layup, but they miss it. And RIC with it now, and Booth puts up the turnaround jumper from the corner. What was that?
Firing on all cylinders today. She's been doing it, rebounding, scoring, passing, and defending.
The turnaround jumper from the corner. I enjoyed that.
And another steal by Guerrero.
Guerrero coming up and misses that one, but able to get her own rebound. And Phelan
Pulls it
puts
for
that one
three.
up.
Another
Larry with it.
offensive rebound.
And Larry puts it up and misses that one. So
Guerrero looked like she got hit in the face.
yeah, Guerrero's holding her nose there. Holding on the face. I don't see any blood. She might have just caught an elbow or something. I mean, God, you think I mean, it was had happened first. How just often she's getting herself in there, but she's on the ground now. She's holding the face.
Around that eye area, she might have got poked in the eye.
Oh, yeah, that could be it too. That would be a stinger as the coaches come to the middle of the court to meet with her.
The 78 offense has pizza hosting multiple events
That would be.
such as
I hate to see it, just with the sequence she was having there with the way she's been playing in this game. 3 steals in the first quarter alone. What does she have?
3 in a span of 30 seconds.
So Sophia Guerrero looking to go with the triple-double on rebounds, points, and steals. I would enjoy that. That would be a disgusting thing to do. That would be a gross thing to do. Oh, my Lord. Once again, Sophia Guerrero, I gush about her often, but just a very well-balanced game for her. She's scoring more this year, it seems like. Maybe she wasn't this time last year. So she sees refined her offensive game a little bit. And now it's just things are being unlocked for her, and hopefully she'll be able to stay in the game after whatever is ailing her. She looks fine. Doesn't look like a concussion test. They're talking to her. We can maybe, Kobe, if we can maybe get a zoom in there. As they pull her away. Yeah, they're walking her. I don't know. She doesn't look dazed. Looks like they're going to be taking her out of the game either way, though. Yep. She's not going to be on the court for the Yankees to begin playing. Bring her down. Trainers are going to take a look at her. There, in the game now for the Anchorwomen is Sierra Gonzalez, the freshman guard out of St. Raphael Academy. The Pawtucket native. Ball now with Waters.
Turns
being
it
guarded by
over again.
double dribble. And still not by the logo. Anchorwomen up by 31, 4:14 to go in the half. Gallagher with it. Listen with the ball now. Listen, look somewhere go. Pass it back out to Gallagher. Gallagher in the corner, loses the ball, but it goes out of bounds. Knocked out by Black, but she's unable to corral it. So still Anchorwomen ball with 19 to go on the shot clock. Listen to inbound to Gallagher. Gallagher with the ball. Screen set by Munier. Phelan with it. Phelan on drive. Phelan going up and tries to draw the contact, it looked like. Unsuccessful. Good defense there by Waters. Able to get her feet set. Pass out to Herrera. Hurry to Black. Black out to Waters. Waters putting up, and that one bounces out and in. Murier with the rebound. Gallagher bring it up. Gallagher in the corner to Phelan. Phelan inside to Murier, and
Fouled him.
Murier fouled for the push-off. No, excuse me.
She was fouled before she got the ball.
Okay, so will be the Anchorwomen ball. Coming in for the Anchorwomen now will be the freshman forward out of Woburn, Marina Rufo. She's getting her first minutes of the game. And the Anchorwomen just playing their entire roster right now. I think almost every player on the team has gotten in the game now. The only player left, I think, is number 11, Marcy Durantis. No, she was fouled. That was a shooting foul they called her.
It's a bonus.
Oh, they are in the bonus. Oh, my Lord. Oh, ELMS in the bonus with 3:20 to go in the half. As Munier is able to make both of her free throws. So Anchorwomen now up by 33. Ball pass over to Kelly. Kelly up to Flores. Flores able to make that one. Inbound to Gallagher. Rick lead cut down to 31. Gallagher with the ball now. 3 minutes to go in the half. Rufo back to Gallagher. 15 to go on the shot clock. Anchorwomen look like they're slowing it down here. A lot of young players on the court right now. Gonzalez bounce pass back to Gallagher. Gallagher back out to Gonzalez as Gonzalez's ball knocked out. Black able to get it.
Almost turned it over.
Ball with Kelly. Kelly puts it up.
Right
Unable to make
shot.
it. Munier back with it. And the Anchorwomen, I think with all freshmen and sophomores on the court right now. As Phelan puts up the three. Misses that one though. Rebound by Rufo. Rufo tries to get Munier, able to get Munier. Munier outside to Phelan. Phelan takes another three. Phelan makes that one.
Another three. Is that her third or fourth?
That's her second three there, but Phelan's got 8 points now. And once again, the Anchorwomen going close to the end of their bench right now, and still ELMS with no answers.
Finding productivity from 1 through 15 on the roster. Everyone's came in and did something.
As Waters puts that one up. Phelan with it. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Anchorwomen up by 34 as Gonzalez tries to bank that one in. Rufo able to get the offensive rebound, but
Fouled again.
almost the entire team around her, she was able to bring that one down. And ELMS just absolutely no energy on the boards. And it is one of the many, many things that is killing them right now. Or just a myriad of things that is hurting this team.
Don't know if I could single out one thing. If the defense is superb, the turnovers, they've been forcing a lot of turnovers, playing at a very fast pace, and ELMS College hasn't been able to keep up with them so far.
I don't want to take any credit away from the Anchorwomen. It almost seems like the ELMS is beating themselves more than anything. I don't think you could beat anybody playing the way they've been playing.
Too many turnovers.
I can't wait to get the number at the half. To how many, because it's got to be close to 30.
If it isn't already.
And Rufo misses both of her free throws. Rufo, once again, the freshman out of Woburn. ELMS ball, foul against Rick, foul against Mariner specifically.
Meeting her at half court.
Ball with White. White over to Herrera. Screen set by Flores. Flores on the pop. Takes the long two. Misses that one.
Gets her own rebound.
Able to get their own rebound. Flores inside with it. Pass it. Hands it to White. And a travel again. It looked like they had something going on that possession. And Rick inbounded the ball from the wrong spot. Corsinetti to bring it up. Corsinetti once again the freshman, and Rick has all freshmen save for Brooke Young on the court right now. Corsinetti to Rufo. Rufo almost loses it, but she's able to bring it back in. Corsinetti with the fake pass, then with the actual pass to Young. Young inside to Mariner, and she's able to lay that one up. What a pass there by Brooke Young. Playing with all the young gals out there. And that one put up. Unsuccessful rebound. No rebound. Ball passed out to White. White to Maria.
Double dribbles.
And another turnover. And Rick is up by 36, Jenfrin, with 42 left to go in the first half. And this first half is flying by here. Coruscenti with it. Coruscenti to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Coruscenti in the corner. Coruscenti back to Gonzalez. 20 going to shot clock. Young with it now. Young passes once again to Coruscenti. She's living in that left corner right now. She drives and
pushed. Free throw's coming out for her.
Yeah, so Coruscenti's gonna be getting to the line, I think. So yeah, Coruscenti's gonna be getting to the line now. Chance to get her first points of the game. That'll be the first points of her career if she's able to make these. Yes, Coruscenti trying to get the first points of her career. She didn't score anything last game and misses the first free throw. Coruscenti gearing up for this. Gearing for the second free throw. And Antonia Coruscenti with her first career points as a member of the Anchorwomen. The freshman guard out of St. Mary's Academy. Bayview. And I don't know what that was.
Thought she got fouled.
Gettings just throws that one up. 8 to go on the clock. 6, 5.
Gets fouled again.
Murian going to the line now with 5 to go in the half. Rick up by 37 points. Murian was 4 so far in this game.
Curious to see the free throw numbers for the Anchorwomen. It seems like every time we look up, there's someone's at the line shooting too.
Well, listen, when we get to the battle, when you go to the bonus with half the quarter left to go, this is the position you're putting yourself in, and she makes that one. Rick now with 50 in the first half. Munir putting up her second one, and she's able to make that one as well. So the freshman forward with 6 now. 3 to go. 2.
Hands in the pass.
So that one goes out of bounds. Still going to remain Elms ball. 2.5 to go in the first half. Ball inbounded. 2-12. Puts that one up. Misses that one. And that will bring an end to the first half of play. And the Anchorwomen leading. And I am not making this score up for those of you listening on the radio. Those of you just tuning in. The Anchorwomen in the first half up 51-12 over Elms College. The Anchorwomen able to do no wrong so far in this game. Elms unable to do really anything. Elms not able to get into double digits until halfway through the second quarter. And just what on earth are we watching here, Jenfrin?
They just never been able to get their gameplay started. From the beginning, they've been reckless with the ball, shows in the turnover numbers, which we're going to see should be close to 30 by halftime. They haven't been able to stop anyone. Not sloppy on rotation, defensive assignments, a lot of fouls, and it's showing. It's hurt them up so far.
I don't know what we're going to see here in the second half, but if it's even an approximation of this, the Anchorwomen are going to be coasting the 2-0 right now. Against what will, in the Elms College, Elms facing the chance of really going 0-3. But we will be back for the second half in just a bit. You are listening to Anchorwomen Basketball on Anchor TV, also simulcast on 90.7 WXIN. I'm Jake Elmsley, Jenfrin Rodriguez here alongside me, and we will be back for the second half in just a bit.
Even if we Catch the sunrise. It's only a moment passing us by. So how many moons have shine? Somehow here now. I don't really know quite why. Somehow here now. Oh, yeah, we're here now. Yeah, we're here now. Why? It's only a moment passing us by. So how many moons have shined? Here now, really know quite why. It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is in the visions on replay. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think you wish you away, but we don't really want to. I just wanna get away and sit right next to you. I don't wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you. Feel you. I want you around. Around. 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 Come through, I think I need you here. I swear it's hard to keep these feelings to myself. Now you're the one I'm thinking of. My higher ground, my rocket low. Fuck gravity, I'd rather stay up here. But we can get away. Palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is in the visions on replay. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think you wish you away, but we don't really want to. I just wanna get away and sit right next to you. I don't wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you. Feel you. I want you around. Around. I want you around. Around. I want you around. Around. I want you around. So many times that I try to get over you, no lie. The moment I met you, I knew I would let you down. And so many times you and I made love in my mind. Don't wanna regret you. I can see seem to forget you now. I don't mean to go on and confuse you. I know I'm confusing now. And I don't mean to go on and seduce you. I can't help but seduce you now. Guess we got a situationship. I guess we got a situation. Guess we got a situationship. I didn't mean to, but we got a guess we got a situationship. Yeah. Guess we got a situation. Shit. So tell me how to resist what we have when it feels right. The moments that I'm with you, I forget about the issues. I keep forgetting. Too many times you and I made love in my mind. The truth is that I miss you. No way I can forget you now. No, I don't mean to, baby. Go on and confuse you. I know I'm confusing now. And I don't mean to go on and seduce you. I can't help but seduce you. I can't help it, but I think we guess we got a situationship. Oh baby, I just think we got a situationship. I think we got a little situation. Guess we got a situationship. Guess we got a situation. Shit. Loving you is everything. It's obvious we can't pretend. Said this time and time again. Sleep on it and try again. Oh no. Guess we got a situationship. Guess we got a situationship. Guess we got a situationship. Guess we got a situation. Shit. about the way that you talk to me. Even when you're not around, I feel you, boy. I feel you, boy. Tangled in your love and your energy. Perhaps it was the way that you smiled. I see you, boy. Oh, I did you, boy. Yeah. I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. Find someone like you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. Find someone like you. Maybe I want this to last forever. Maybe I want this. Can we make this last forever? Nothing's ever perfect, but you're perfect to me. Fuck been asleep, you're a dream, I need you. Though we got a past, I want you. And even when it's bad, I love you. I've been waiting my whole life. Find someone like you. Find someone like you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been waiting my whole life. Find someone like you. Find someone like you. Oh, maybe I want this. I want this to last forever. Oh yeah. Maybe I want this. Can we make this last forever?
And we're back for the second half of play here. The Anchorwomen, I mean, if you weren't here for the first half, you might not believe this score, but right now the Anchorwomen lead 51-12 over the ELMS College Blazers here in their home opener for the season here in the Murray Center. Jake Elmsley, Jenfrin Rodriguez here alongside me, and this is your first game here, and you're getting spoiled right now, but the Anchorwomen right now, just the sheer domination of the competition. ELMS College only making 5 field goals in the first half. The opposition with more turnovers than field goals at 20. Well, no, you're right. More turnovers than shots. The Anchorwomen getting performances from up and down the roster. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players with a field goal in this game. Almost every player on the roster has logged at least a few minutes, and seemingly everybody on the court's done something. Everybody's logged a stat, everybody's contributed, everybody's looked good, no matter what lineups they've thrown out here. The Anchorwomen have been able to succeed. They've been able to play this competition, and the second half starts now with an inbound by ELMS to Jaylene Water. Water to Cullen. Cullen back to Waters. Was it Waters outside to Hurria? Hurria to Flores. Flores puts it, and a travel.
Starting off the half the same way we ended it.
And that's 24 turnovers. And ELMS College showing some consistency coming out of the locker room, sticking to their game plan.
Plan that they've had. Hasn't worked, but they're going to try to follow it off till the wheels fall off.
Once again, 23 turnovers in the first half. That's their 24th. Larry with it. Larry inside to McBurrow and easy. Just
Same
moving.
defensive result we've been seeing.
And this nice simple play, like at what point do we just have to start saying maybe this is more the competition than the Anchorwomen? Ball now with Waters. Waters to Clark. Clark to Murray. Murray to Flores. Flores turns around and able to lay it up. The nice turnaround there for Angelica Peguero Flores out of Springfield, Mass. The Putnam native. Putnam graduate. Gallagher with it. Gallagher to Gobbins. Gobbins takes the three. Misses that one. Young tries to push it.
Over the back foul on her.
That will go against the Anchorwomen. So ELMS ball. Rick with a 39-point lead. Here to start the second half. The minute elapsed. Ball now to Waters. Waters to Flores. Flores passes it inside to Cullen. Cullen being guarded by McBurrow. McBurrow knocks it right out of there! Oh my God, Cullen stood no chance as Marie Gallagher goes coast to coast. Oh my God, Waleisha McBurrow, the reigning Rookie of the Year in the conference, has no time for that.
And
Absolutely
another turnover.
none. Oh yes, another turnover. Oh, end the game right there, Jenfrin. That's it. Game's over. They've crushed their spirits. There's nothing left.
Offensive foul.
Oh my God. Oh, that was so fun to watch. Oh, I want a replay of that. I wish we had replay. Oh, that was exciting. All right.
Credit for trying. I mean,
I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe you don't try that. You know, there's some wisdom in pass in just accepting when you're outmatched. Flores with it. Flores over the Waters. Waters. That ball goes out again. Rick ball. Rick up by 41. Gallagher with it. Gallagher to Larry. Larry to Gavin. Gavin driving from the baseline. Opposite go out though. Gets out of the paint. Passes it over to Young. Young now. Young inside pass to McBurrow. McBurrow lays it up and in. Nice and easy. Waleisha McBurrow. She has 8 points now. Waters with it. Hurry over to Linz. Linz into Flores. Flores outside to Linz. Linz takes that 3. Air ball. Rick ball.
You would think with the scoreboard they'd let out their feet off the gas pedal, but it's just attack, and they've been pure aggression.
But they're not even like it's not even like they're really like stepping on their throats. They're just playing nice fundamental basketball. As Gavin goes for the corner 2, makes that one, and the shots are falling. Like it's not even like anything like Rick is breaking the mold here. It's not like they're showing them their best stuff. They're just making nice passes, smart decisions, like nothing overly aggressive. And yet still, Elms just doesn't have an answer. And Gavin able to juggle that ball along the sideline. What a move there by her. Able to knock it out, reel it back in, and Rick ball again. As Rick subs out Larry for Booth, the freshman. Booth had a couple of nice plays there in the first half. Made a 3 ball. Made a nice 2 from the corner. She's got some range. As a nice bounce pass. McBurrow lays it up and in. Like
watching the same play over and over again. Simple pick and roll, and just roll easy pass every time.
They keep letting it happen. White with it. White over to Linz. Linz to Clark. Clark inside. Passing it off the basket. And Booth loses the ball. No, excuse me, whoever it was, Booth gets the ball. And and then you have Haria there just taking a shot with like the entire Rick team around her. Oh, inside pass McBurrow. Lays it up. Doesn't go in. Rebound by Flores. But still, they're able to get the ball to McBurrow whenever they want right now. Hurria with it. Hurria to Clark. Clark to White. White outside to Hurria. Hurria takes the 3 ball, misses the 3 ball. White takes that one, misses that one. Rebound by McBurrow. Young with it now. Rick ball. Young to Gavin. Gavin driving. Gavin
Nice
bounce pass to
pass.
Booth. Booth lays it up. Nice vision there by Jordan Gavin, the senior out of Fall River. Linz with it. Linz to White. White to hurry up. Inside. And Clark able to make the long 2 there for the second field goal of the half for Elms with 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. 15 to go in the game. Rick up 63 to 16. Rick threatening to make this a 50-point lead. Gavin gets the brick. Gallagher shoots up to 3. I'm losing track of myself here. Bring it back in now. Elms ball. Hurria with it. Hurria top of the arc, pass it to Clark. Clark back to Hurria. Hurria to Linz. Linz, the floor is in the corner, and Gobin's able to get a hand on it. That ball doesn't go out. Gallagher able to bring it in. Gallagher on the drive, up and in. Excellent control there by Marie Gallagher, able to toe tap to keep that one in.
49-point deficit for Elms College.
Oh my Lord. Rick threatening to lead by 50. Linz with it, Linz outside to Hurria. Hurria missed it, and Young fighting for the rebound. Rick not willing to give up even the smallest of an inch. Now big substitution coming here. Looks like Coruscenti, Phelan, and Listen will be coming in here after the timeout. And like we said though, let's get 2 freshmen coming in, a sophomore. This is a fairly young team, but even then they're getting contributions from freshmen. At one point in the first half, I'm pretty certain they had a lineup of 5 freshmen on the court, and it was no problem for the Anchorwomen. It's been seamless, no matter who they've had on the court. They opened this game with a long stretch where they didn't have Gavin, didn't have Young, didn't have McBurrow on the court. Guerrero was able to almost carry the team herself, keep them widen the gap, and Elms they haven't looked back since. Once again, the Anchorwomen opened this game on a 12-0 run. It took Elms 5 minutes to even score. 4 minutes, 5 minutes, one of the two. And they just have no answer for anything right now.
33% of the way to what they did in the first half.
You're right. 16 points in 26 minutes of basketball.
Full group substitution for Elms.
I mean, they're just trying to find something, I guess. Trying to find what lineup works for them. Like they have to get something going here. Ball outside to Granger. Granger to White. White with it. White driving from the inside. Booth there and up and out. Booth with the rebound. Booth gets it over to Gavin. Gavin loses the ball. Or no, it's out on out.
Deflected off of her.
Okay, never mind. Listen to inbound it now. Listen to Gavin. Gavin being guarded by Linz. Gavin drives, lays up the floater, off. They try, Booth and her fight for the rebound, unable to get it. Ball now with White. White being guarded by Coruscenti. Ooh, makes some contact there. Doesn't knock Coruscenti off her balance though at all. Ball passed over to Kelly. Kelly and Listen able to get that one. Able to get in the lane for the pass. Phelan with it now. Phelan had a nice first half for herself. Phelan making 2 threes, scoring 8 points. Phelan still with it. Phelan on the drive. Phelan passing the corner to Gavin. Gavin with the corner 3. Gavin makes the corner 3. And Jordan Gavin now with 7 points in this game. And Anchorwomen now up by 51. 52. That's a high number. 52 points.
Another turnover.
Do you think Elms is about to score 52 points in 12 minutes?
I don't think they're getting 30.
Like our director Tyrell Threats McNeil was asking us about if there's a mercy rule, and I gotta say, if there's a time for a mercy rule, it's now. As Coruscenti makes that 3. Anchorwomen up by 55. 55.
Offensive foul.
That's 1 point away for the team high for Elms this season. Their highest scoring game, they scored 56 this year. They're down by 55 with 12 and a half left to go in the game.
Anchorwomen threatening to crack triple digits here.
Oh my God, they could. Coruscenti with it. Coruscenti with the ball. Pass it out to Listen. Listen, takes a pull-up jumper. Makes the pull-up jumper. Everything's falling for the Anchorwomen. Stop wasting all your good baskets. Stop wasting them all in this game. Everything's falling for them. Well, Gonzalez now guarding Linz. Linz still with it. Linz falls on the ground. Gonzalez picks it up. Coruscenti with it. Coruscenti, nice bounce pass to Gonzalez in traffic, but Gonzalez is called for the charge. But what a pass there by Coruscenti.
Good pass. It was two people she could have passed it to.
Exactly.
3 people were all cutting at the same time.
And she got it to Gonzalez in motion. Look at 2 freshmen connecting with one another and looking like seasoned veteran players, even if they had the charge, but still, they looked pretty before that. Still, I mean, you got to be happy.
Oh, that could have went either way, too.
You do have to be. I mean, mid-air colliding with the girl, you have to be happy with the way that play looked. Once again, Jenna Cosgrove in her 3rd season, 2 new assistant coaches on the bench. Like, there's a whole new look coaching staff, and I don't know what they're drawing up, but the brain trust there is on the something with the Anchorwomen. Ball now with White. White over to Black. Black takes the 3. Black makes the 3. They're going to have to make a lot more of those if they want to climb back.
They need a multiplier at this point.
They need a multiplier. Rick still up by 54. Gallagher, listen, corner to Coruscenti. Coruscenti takes 3. Coruscenti makes the 3. Stop it.
Leads to progress.
I'm gonna get annoyed now if the next week, if like next game they're not making their shots. I'm gonna be annoyed that they wasted them here. Like, give Rick a tennis ball or something. Make it fair. Make the Anchorwomen play with a bowling ball. Granger, put us on the court like something. Less than a minute to go in the quarter. We'll build the best Anchor TV starting 5. I don't know what that would be. We'll build the worst Anchor TV starting 5. If that went in, I was going to be so much.
The Anchor buddies would never lose to this team.
Oh, my God. Like, I'm half expecting Lauren, our program director, to come out and still drop 10 points. Expect them to just bring her out.
Taking those from the Anchorwoman, everybody's going to chip in somehow.
Like, oh, Don Tencher's suiting up. They got a few plays designed for him. Got a little package ready to go.
The way this team's playing, we don't need plays. Just pick up basketball.
They don't need players. Hey, just take everybody off the court. And Elms would still have 56. I say, get some free throws, I guess. Latham, haven't seen her yet. Why not try her out? See if she can get something going. She's scoring. They're just 5 fouls in this quarter. That's really the only negative thing I have to say. And she makes that one, so Rick lead cut down to 55. Ball now with Gallagher. Gallagher to Coruscenti. Which I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Corsinetti. Gonzalez with it. Gonzalez back to Gallagher. Gallagher going behind the back. Nice. Oh, my God. What a move there by Marie Gallagher. Oh, my God. The 5'4" sophomore guard out of Worcester just put the whole Elms defense on a string.
Adding to the highlights.
Put that one on the tape. That was so clean. And that was the type of clean that you don't realize how good it was until it goes in. They have a minute to reflect on it. White with it. She's being guarded by Corsinetti. Black driving. Gets it to White. White lays it up. Goes in. There you go. I mean, nice.
One positive for Elmwood. They've scored one less this quarter than they did the whole half.
Yeah, Elms turning up, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Anchorwomen up by 50. That was so cool. That was such a, that was so clean. Kobe, that was so clean. That was so unexpected. Like, what ball handling? Like, they can't start doing that. They can't start taking them out one-on-one. That's not fair.
Seems pretty simple the way they're playing. They're just trying out, see what works, what doesn't.
They just do whatever they want. This is a game when you use all the moves that you know you really shouldn't be using in a game.
Put it on show for the
The
fans.
ones you work on. You're like,
After practice.
I'm never going to do this in a game. I'm expecting to start ooping into each other. And my God, Elms has been like a hair, has, given Rick slightly more difficulty than, like, I guess a layup line.
Slightly.
But my God, what a performance here we're seeing from the Anchorwomen. Just everything is so good right now. And I hope this is what we have to go. Like I said, like I gotta say, like, I'm starting to think it might just be that Elms isn't good competition, but once again, it's an Anchorwomen team trying to make it back to the playoffs, trying to maybe make it to the finals this year. They were one game away from it last year. And if this is, maybe this is the team still waiting on a conference matchup. Their first conference game won't come till, until next month. Jesus, when they face off against UMass Dartmouth, the team that knocked them out on December. That would have been a nice home opener. Oh, why is that not the home opener? Oh my God, as that ball almost goes right into our monitor. No, we get to have the biggest joy. Let's take the ball, let's get out there.
Got ball shorts under.
Oh, perfect. The first conference game will be UMass Dartmouth on December 4th, so that'll be a fun one. That's a Wednesday. Oh, I can't be there for that. Oh, that's sad. As we get it, and once again, Elms with 33 turnovers to overall 31 shots. Young with it. Once again, a better half for them. They went 4 for 11 there. Young with it. Young to Rufo. Rufo to Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes 2, misses that one. Rufo with the rebound, though. Rufo losing it. Black picking up the ball. We still haven't seen Sofia Guerrero here in the second half. Looks like they are going to put her in bubble wrap for the rest of this game. She's sitting there on the end of the bench. Looks completely fine. But once again, looking at this, the Anchorwomen with 2 players in double digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players with a basket. All of those players have multiple baskets, by the way. So the entire RIC team contributing.
Even score stat. Everyone's somehow making the same amount of shots. Every time you're looking up, it's like someone new is having another wide open shot.
Exactly. 11 players with 4 points or more right now. 7 with 6 points or more, with 7 points or more. I got to write an article about this game after this game. This is going to be an easy game to write an article about. Let me tell you, let me see typing some stuff out. I got my Google Doc open.
Unless you're from ELMS College. I think you take the day off on the article.
I got to say something. Yeah. No, ELMS, we lost the tape on the way home. I don't know what happened. The cameras broke. We lost it. The reporter got stuck in the bathroom. Free throw, missed there.
Splits the free throws. And there we go, half. Same amount we had in the full half with the whole quarter left to go.
Yes, absolutely. Elms doubling their score.
Elms playing against themselves at this point. They're a better version of what we've shown so far.
RIC up 78-24 with 9 to go in the game. Rufo with it. Rufo over to Gavin. Gavin going around the defense and up. It's like a nice little curve there. No ability to stop anything right now. White with the ball. Granger with it. Granger back to White. Of course,
And an offensive foul.
Sinetti, I guess a moving pick there?
Yep.
Looked like she had her feet set pretty well, but.
Was leaning into it.
All right. RIC now up by 56. That's a lot. And to keep track of what the largest lead is in my Google Doc here.
Got to 57 at one point.
Already titled the article. It was 57 at one point.
But then they cut it to 56.
Oh, well, that's good. I think we'll call this article Anchorwomen Send Blazers Up in Flames. That'll be a good name for the article. With 8:30 left to go in the game. As that one as now a foul called on. Defensive foul. They're fouling Booth now, so Booth's going to get to the line. And God, I hope this just doesn't become a foul fest. I want to get this over with now. As Booth misses the first free throw. He's put Rick back up by 57. 80-24 here, 8:29 to go in the game, excuse me. And she makes that one, Rick up by 57. Ball now with White. White
Offensive
inside
foul.
to Thomas, and that's gonna be a charge there against Rufo. Gonna be trying to. Rufo is charged, excuse me. And that will be Rick's ball. Gavin to take the inbound.
Another sub.
Why not?
Somebody got to do something, I guess.
Gavin with it. Gavin to Rufo. Rufo to Booth. Booth takes the long two. Misses the long two.
Gets a rebound.
.804 to go. Anchorwomen now with Gavin, Phelan, Rufo, Booth, and Gonzalez on the court.
Second, team fifth. At the line, shooting two for the Anchorwomen, number 44, Marina Rufo.
So Rufo now take the free throws. Misses that one. That's it. Make this lead 58. Wild. Which is a wild number to be up by in any basketball game. And there it is, 58. 58 points. Gonna make it 60. Can they make it 60? Rufo with her first points of the game. Sonny Anchorwomen with 12 girls with a point.
8 minutes left to score 18 for triple digits.
Oh God, dare we get so greedy. No, they cut it. White with it. White to Clark. Clark to Black. Black to White. Black pulls up. Misses that one. Out of bounds. Going to remain ELMS ball though. Well, I'm just gonna start setting up the third headset for the interviews while we have the chance here. Let me know if something happens. Just gonna start. White with it. Clark to Flores. Flores at the top of the key. Flores looking for something to go. They pass it over to White. In the corner. White pulls up. Long two. Misses it. Rebound though by 15.
Almost waited a little too late to start wanting to try.
Yeah.
Rhode Island College ball.
I don't think it's been a matter of effort per se. They just, I mean, one thing. It's been a matter of one thing. But it's been a matter of just everything being done poorly. That's the end of that. White with it. ELMS trying not to be down by 60, I guess. Black takes the three. Misses the three. Airballs that one. And this will be Rick's ball.
58.
Can they get 60? Do you believe? Corsinetti with it. Corsinetti driving.
Offensive foul.
Ah, boo.
Rhode Island College ball, number 31, Isabel Booth.
Clark to inbound it.
Her first team fourth.
Inbound by Clark to Black. White, excuse me.
Another
And
turnover.
Phelan able to block the shot. Where was that pass? Either way, Phelan has it. Corsinetti has it now. Rick ball, 6:50 left to go in the game. Corsinetti passes over to Phelan. Phelan driving, and Phelan called for the travel. Can't be doing that. Can't be getting sloppy now. Like this is. Whew. Ball now with White. Ball passed over to Haria, and another turnover. Listen with it. Corsinetti with it. Corsinetti with it. Pass it. Gonzalez. Gonzalez able to get around the defender. Lays it up. Misses that one.
Offensive
Nice rebound
rebound.
though. And the
There
Anchorwomen.
it is, 60.
And the Anchorwomen now lead by 60.
Looking to make it 70. Still plenty of time.
I see no reason why it can't be. Black with it. Black on the drive. Black lays up, and that is off. Corsinetti with it. Corsinetti bounce pass to Booth. Booth driving. Booth in
Wide
the corner.
open.
Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes three. Makes the three.
63.
63.
Sierra Gonzalez for three.
It's all about whether or not the Anchorwomen can make the shot. They're going to be left that wide open at this point.
I just don't want him to waste all the good ones.
And gets a
Booth
steal.
gets a steal. Booth going. Fast break. Lays it up. Lays it in. 65.
Isabel Booth for two.
11 points away from 100 too.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
True.
lot going on right now. Travels.
Has ELMS scored in this quarter?
They scored one.
Oh.
They made a free throw.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm happy for them.
Takeaway for them, if they score anything they score after this is better than they did in the first half.
Yes. You're right. If. Listen with it. Push off called. Defensive foul, so that will still be Rick's ball. Oh, so Listen will go to the line.
All
right, they're in the bonus.
Her first team women.
5:06 left to go in the game. Listen to take a pair of free throws here. She's got 4 points so far. Makes that one. 5 points. And that once again is Kylie Listen, the freshman forward out of Gardner, Mass.
Weird to see a game almost hitting triple digits and no one has been taking over the game. It's just a lot of spread out all around.
Exactly, and
possessions.
Rick up by 67.
9
They're up by
points
60.
away.
They're up by 67. Cullen with it. Screen set there by Flores. Flores gets ball, takes the long two, misses the long two. Rebound by Gonzalez. Corsinetti with it. Corsinetti being guarded by Cullen. Blows right
Takes
by
it all
Cullen.
the way and gets
It
blocked.
gets blocked by Flores. With it, Flores takes a close floater, makes that one.
Halts into progress.
Rick lead to cut to 65. 4:22 left to go in the half. In the game. 4:20. Blazers down by 65. That was almost a nice play there. That would have been nice. I mean, now's the time to try and get cute.
Nearly averted 67.
Hey fans, Wendy's
Timeout called with 4:10 to go in the game.
on the menu. Turn up the heat with your favorite nuggets or try the bacon jalapeno chicken sandwich, original spicy chicken sandwich.
It's a lot of fundamentals, a lot of layups, wide open jumpers,
No, that's I mean,
steals.
strong play from the everything is good. They're doing everything good. The passing, the playmaking, the defense. They're around every rebound on both sides of the court.
One drawback, if there is any, they just haven't been efficient at the free throw line. But That's it. Even still, they've been shooting above 50.
Even that, I mean, I don't even know if I'd call it inefficient. I mean, I have to see the actual numbers. I mean, coming out of the third quarter, the free throw numbers were around. They were 11 for 17 coming out of the third quarter.
Yep.
So, I mean, even then, not terrible. I mean, they could get that right, but even then, it's impossible to nitpick this team right now. And that's coming from me, and I am a nitpicker among nitpickers. Ball to be inbounded to Haria. .405 left to go in the game. Ball inbounded to Thomas. Thomas misses that one. Rebound by the Anchorwoman.
Slowing it down.
3:50 left.
Game over with at this point.
No kidding. Just get out. Gonzalez with it. Gonzalez on the drive. Gonzalez lays it up and in. Anchorwoman back up by 67.
7 points away.
I'm less concerned with triple figures. I'm more concerned with seeing it up by 70.
I'm saying both.
Why not? I mean, hey, one comes along with the other.
And if they're going to keep turning the ball over so fast, they're definitely going to help our cause.
So the Anchorwoman's ball yet again. Listen to inbound it to Corsinetti. The Anchorwoman with all freshmen on the court right now. All freshman lineup. But yet 4 of them have 5 points or more. Corsinetti with it. Corsinetti inside. Travel called. It's good. 4 of them have 5+ points. Ball now with Haria. Haria to Francis. Francis back to Haria. Haria driving. Haria pass back around. Francis over to Thomas. Thomas takes a long two. Misses that one. Rebound by Gonzalez. Corsinetti with it. 2:57 left to go in the game. Corsinetti over to Rufo. 3 ball taken by Listen. Off one. Rufo back with it. Corsinetti with it. 20 to go on the shot clock. 2:39 left to go in the game. He turns it around, pass it to Rufo again. Rufo over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving. Gonzalez goes up. Misses the layup. 2:28 left to go.
7 more.
Thomas with the ball. Thomas and Haria.
Blocking top.
That will go against the Anchorwomen, so that will be ELMS ball.
Rhode Island College foul number 44, Marina Rufo, her second team limit. At the line, shooting 2 for ELMS, number 20, Mackenzie Haria.
God, I wish I brought some homework to this one.
Should've.
As ELMS cuts the lead down to 66. 2:11 to go. Are we being mean? Maybe we're being mean. Oh well. Corsinetti with it. Corsinetti on drive. Corsinetti passes it over to.
Gets fouled.
Oh my God. Booth gets fouled. She's going to the line. Rick lead now at 68. Oh, are they counting the basket?
Count the basket.
They are counting the basket.
69 pending.
Come on, I need it. We're keeping a running tally of what the biggest lead is. Check it out in the Anchor newspaper Monday morning. Did they say count it? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he did.
Booth going up. Down bounce it, but a
Gets
rebound by the
rebound.
Anchor
That's even
Woman.
better.
And Rufo missed it,
Another
but another rebound
rebound.
by Murrian. Murrian puts it up, and the
And
Anchor
the
Women
Anchor
are up by
by
70.
3 points points away from 100.
The Anchorwomen lead by 70. Marion's got
I did not expect that when I walked in here.
No, I didn't either. Murnier has 10 points in her home debut for the Anchorwomen.
Gets the rebound.
Elms misses
puts it
that
up.
one. Corsinetti with it. Corsinetti bringing it up. 1:18 left to go in the game. 22 on the shot clock. Booth with it. Booth step back three. Oh, I wanted that to go in so bad. I was going to flip this table
That
over.
was a heat check.
I was going to flip this
That
table
was
over
a heat check.
if that
She's
went in.
smiling about it.
I would
That's
have
a heat
broken
check.
all of our equipment. It would have been terrible. We would have cost so much money.
Season of Anchor TV would have been cut short at the game.
Yeah, just done. Like, oh, no more games this year. Whoopsie daisy.
And another turnover. A minute to score 3 points.
Ball now with Corsinetti. 52 seconds to go in the game. She tried to attempt a step back three. Bounce pass to Rufo. Rufo's fouled. 19 to go on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming. Anchorwomen, you're right, they're close to 100. God, have you imagined that had gone in? I'm still thinking about that. A step back three to put it at 100.
And in the game in style. I would have subbed myself out after that one.
I would have just walked into the locker room.
Leave on a high note.
Step all the way back home. Rufo misses that one. But yeah, no, the Anchorwomen, they basically have the whole freshman team in right now, and that's not giving an inch.
They have something to prove, and it shows.
Rufo with it. Rufo makes that one. Rick now up by 71.
Next basket would put
46
him at 100.
seconds to go in the game. Elms with it.
And gets a steal.
Oh, Rick with it.
This will be their last possession.
Corsinetti with it. 33 seconds to go in the game clock. 26 on the shot clock. 30 on the game clock. 24. Corsinetti with it. With the ball passed inside to Rufo. Rufo driving. Rufo puts up. Marion with it. Marion puts it up.
Gets
And
fouled.
fouled on the way up. So that's 2 coming.
2 free throws. If she hits these, they make 100.
With 22.8 seconds to go in the game.
Really gonna put her free throw skills to the test right here.
Let's see. She has 10 points so far. 10 points for the freshman once again in her home debut. Misses that one. Oh, don't leave this at 99. Don't leave this at 99. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. And makes that one.
99, and that's where we're most likely staying.
22 seconds to go. Last possession of the game for Elms.
Again, just 1 free throw would have really made this 100.
Well, let's see. I mean, the game's not over yet.
I doubt. It sounds like they're gonna dribble up the clock.
Oh, nope.
They're
Gonzalez with it.
they're gonna
Corsinetti
dribble
with
up
it.
the
Don't
clock.
you dare.
Yeah, don't
Do
you
something.
dare.
Do
Oh
something.
my God.
They're going to do it. Booth with it. And that's going to bring an end to this one. The
99.
Anchorwomen beating the ELMS College Blazers 99-27 in their home opener. The Anchorwomen will improve to 2-0 now on the year, and my God, a 72-point victory. Once again, 72. Have you ever seen anything like that in a college basketball game?
Not with my own eyes. You read about it, you see highlights of it, but in person, this might have been one of the greatest basketball games I've seen.
One of the most one-sided basketball games I've ever seen. As who's coming up to talk to us? We have Brooke Young coming our way. So we'll be chatting with her. So Brooke Young now with us, and Brooke, I mean, I noted early in the game, you guys got contributions all over the place. I mean, you went on the court, you got yours, but it seemed like the team just, everybody was functioning. I mean, what do you make of this team being this deep?
I think it's awesome that we can bring on the bench players, we can bring on the starters, and everyone contributes, because it's just kind of, for us, it's like, how is teams going to defend us that way if we have so many people that can somehow get the ball in the basket?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you as one of the leaders on this team, I mean, just how is it for you to be able to sit down and for periods of time, and just the team just keeps grooving? How does that affect you? Does that make you want to get in there and show that?
I mean, obviously, I want to play as much as I can, but like being able to get everyone in there and everyone willing to score and stuff, it's giving everyone a good taste of like how we need to perform for the harder competitions and stuff, and it's giving everybody a chance to kind of get used to college basketball, especially for the freshmen.
And obviously, team, you have 2 new coaches on the bench there with you. I mean, just how has it been incorporating the new coaches? What kind of impacts that had on the game plan?
I mean, I think they both brought in a sense of like pushing us, so I feel like they're emphasizing pressing, trapping, being up on defense and stealing a lot more, which is definitely adding on to our game.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Brooke.
Thank you.
All right, and that was Brooke Young we were just speaking with. Once again, one of the leaders on the team, the best three-point shooter last year, but she only had to play 22 minutes. Only had to score 77 points. Like, if that's what they were able to get without some of their better players really needing to step up much.
Yeah, and the level of competition
Like,
wasn't there.
what are they gonna, like, how is this team gonna perform when they get these players going on all cylinders? Once again, we look at this Rick shooting 37 for 73, 50%, 8 for 20 from 3, good from deep, just everything. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 players with a basket. 12 players with 5 points or more.
It's going to be scary to see this team when they're at full strength.
42 turnovers they were able to generate. To ELMS taking 41 shots. Absolute domination here from the Anchorwomen. We can keep talking about it. 42 rebounds. Only turning over the ball 13 times.
Setting the standards high on this season.
ELMS only scored double digits in 1 quarter of this game.
The third.
6 in the first quarter, 2nd in the second quarter, 4 in the 4th. Again, even when the Anchorwomen just putting in their reserves, going to the end of the bench, just able to just eat this team alive. Take almost twice as many shots as we just sit in and we're waiting for Coach Cosgrove. Let's give her the chance to take a victory lap here.
Well deserved.
Absolutely, and God, I mean, we'll have to see how this team fares against some stronger competition, obviously, but good look so far in the early stages of the season here. And just what are we? Like, what is the upper limit for this Anchorwomen team right here? I have to imagine we're not going to see a 72-point blowout every week, but just what on earth are we seeing here? This is going to be a fun article to write.
Fun one to read.
This is going to be a fun one. I hope I can make it a fun one to read. I hope that I can capture what happened here in words, because I think that's hard. How am I going to do that? Like, how am I going to put this into words? Maybe I'll just make the article. They won by 72. That's it.
Just put a picture of the scoreboard and let the article write itself. That's all you got to say.
As Coach Cosgrove, looks like she's ready for us now. Yeah. And we're now speaking with head coach Jenna Cosgrove. And coach, I mean, 72 points. Like, what do you say to the team after that?
I was really happy with the game. I mean, everybody contributed. We tried a bunch of different things, different lineups. So I'm just really pleased everybody did a great job.
No, absolutely. I mean, you guys, you had long stretches where you had all freshmen on the court and they were still performing just as good as any other lineup you were putting out there. I mean, do you expect the team, are you expecting to go 12, 13 deep in your rotation often this season? Is that the plan? Is it just?
No, I think we're able to do that these last 2 games, and they did an excellent job. Like 5 freshmen on the floor executed better than I even expected, just because they've really made a big jump from the first game to the second game. But as we play different teams, the personnel in the lineups will change. I don't think we'll go as deep, but having a deep bench allows us to do a lot.
I guess what's just your biggest takeaway from this game?
Our biggest takeaway is just not to get complacent. I think we're playing really hard. We improved from the previous game, and not to get complacent because the road gets tougher.
All right, Jennifer, you got anything?
I was just going to say it was a great team. And do you find it hard at points to coach in a team where essentially the team plays itself in a way in terms of they out hustled the other team, did a good job offensive rebound, started the game playing full court defense. Like, what do you have to say? Like, what are takeaways if you could do that throughout the season as it goes on?
I mean, I think I was most impressed by even in the third and fourth quarter, they still played super tough.
It's hard.
They played hard. That was the biggest key. They played hard the whole game. They never just sagged off. And if we could do that throughout the year, I'll be very happy.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks so much.
We were just talking with head coach Jenna Cosgrove, and yeah, I'm out of things to say, Jennifer. You got anything left about this 72-point victory for the Anchorwomen?
Not much you can say. Again, scoreboard speaks for itself. It was a good game all around. Everyone chipped in. And where do we go from here?
Well, where do we go from here is we're going to bring things to a close here. The Anchorwomen will be back in the Murray Center on Sunday, December 1st. Face off against Roger Williams, so it's going to be about 2 weeks until we're able to see them again. The men's team will be in here Thursday, and we'll be broadcasting that game. But anyhow, from all of us here at Anchor TV, I'm Jake Elmsley. I've been here with Jennifer Rodriguez, and we will see you all next time.